Hello everyone, welcome to our very first episode of the Dungeon Diaries, where we bring you the latest Guild of Guardian game developments. I'm Ryan Tadveen, the community manager for Guild of Guardians, and we'll be one of your hosts today. We also have a very special co-host joining us today, as you see on screen. Let's give a big welcome to our game producer, Caitlin Lomax.
Woo! Thank you
Yes,
so much for having me.
no, thanks for coming on. That dance definitely wasn't planned, but I think that made a great addition. So thanks everyone for joining us today. So today we're going to be talking through some of the gameplay additions since our pre-alpha build, as well as just having the pleasure of Caitlin carrying all the pressure from us judging her skills. So yeah, I think let's get into it, guys.
Prepare for some sweet button mashing. It's going to be great, and you can actually watch me mash the buttons. Some of the stuff that's come out since the pre-alpha demo, there's a few new enemies or reworked enemies as well. All the projectile-based attacks have been reworked and much more smoother. The movements of the heroes, I'm honestly still getting used to it. I loved running around really fast, but we listened to the feedback and it has been adjusted. There is like really distinct loot drops now, which is really cool. And the NPCs, like your other heroes, are much smarter. We've upgraded the AI in them. It's pretty good. Also, I haven't had a chance to get to it yet, but I can confirm that every world in this build is there. I got to see it in the previous one where I had a debug button that I could unlock them all, but they're all in there and they're all ready to play. I just actually have to get to them. Yeah, so as you can see, the UI is quite different than when you saw it as well.
Yep, lots of new
We've got
additions for sure.
Yeah, we've got the guild hall now. As you can see, I have created a guild. And my phone is struggling streaming as well. It is called the RMTE guild because I like to be subtle about the merge jokes these days. I am currently the only member, but I believe that Sarah is going to join me at some point. Aren't you,
Yeah,
Sarah, if you're
well,
watching?
yeah, I'm not surprised that your guild only has yourself as a member. I guess I don't know. I don't think anyone in chat would want to join your guild to begin with.
Oh,
Perfectly understandable. And while we're getting
that's
started, everyone, I want everyone who participated in the pre-alpha to make some noise in the chat. Let's see how many true OGs we have in here today. And just a little bit of heads up for people, we do get a bit of a delay on our end, so we probably see your messages like a little bit after you send them, but we'll definitely try and get to everyone. Tomahawk, send me a guild invite, please. That's definitely going to happen one day, I think, Caitlin. I think having lots of community members who want to join your guild.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I also have two special guests at the moment. We've got Ivan and William at my house working.
Yep, so we have Ivan at the back, the senior game producer for Guild of Guardians, and we have also William, the operations lead. I'm not sure if yeah, look at that entrance, guys. They just walk in like the wrestling or something.
They're gonna go have their meeting outside so I can stream. Woo! Yeah, what else have we got here? We've got the pets in there at the moment. I have everything at the moment, so
yeah. So if you look at the screen, guys, I think the last time people really seen all these things was from pre-alpha demo, and as you can tell, there's already a lot of new additions. Like you can literally see all the pets with the pictures here, and yeah, there's definitely someone in the chat. I have some mythic unicorns from Crypto Unicorns. Yeah, I mean, some of those pets do kind of remind me of unicorns. In fact, yeah, cool.
They're pretty cute.
I mean, that pretty much is a unicorn, so I can definitely see
why
I brought that up. Let me just pretend I realized that.
So good. There's also the icons aren't in here, but I saw the new icons last night and they're looking awesome.
Yeah.
There's you can see all your stuff in one place now. It
Yep,
still
so
looks a bit
Fish Bob
confusing because we're
says
using all the same icons still.
new
But
inventory management. Oh, sorry, Caitlin.
oh no, go for it.
yeah, no. I was saying, yeah, people obviously can really see all the new additions that we had. Obviously in pre-alpha, inventory system was far from optimal. But as you can see, there's lots of progress that's being made. And I think I also, correct me if I'm wrong, Caitlin, but there's also so much development behind the scenes that's not actually been implemented in the current builds that we're working with. So even after everything you see today, it's far from what's actually going on in the entire project as a whole. Is that right, Caitlin?
Yeah, I mean, this build is already almost a week old, so we get a new one tomorrow and get even more stuff. But yeah, because we've got so many different channels of people working on it, what you see here is never everything we have. That's just got to get merged in and tested before we show the public.
Sounds good. I think let's probably start, slaying some dungeons now, or slaying some monsters in the dungeons. That's probably the better term there. So Fishbowl asks, can you compare stats between equipped items and inventory yet? I'm not completely sure. Yep, go ahead, Caitlin.
That is on the list of things that are being worked on currently, but in this particular build, it's still the same as the pre-alpha demo.
Yeah, so currently it's still the same Fishbowl, but it's definitely something that we're well aware of that we need to actually have in the final release. So definitely not something you guys need to be worried about. And Jadson says, I want to see Ivan dancing. Could you provide Caitlin? Now, this is, I'm not going to lie, I think I'm kind of interested in that as well. Do you think we can get Ivan on for a dance, or would this be something we need to wait for in the future?
I reckon let's try catch him after his meeting when he walks past again. We'll see if we can do it.
That's unfortunate, guys. We have to let him, work on Guild Guardians. But who cares about that? But so yeah, we're in Brimstone level 3, it seems, yeah. And
I haven't played Brim 3 on this particular build yet. Literally only just got to it like 10 minutes ago. So we can all experience it for the first time in this build together. But yeah, you'll notice the movement slower. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit of lag from my phone to the computer. The animations are smooth on my phone, but yeah, the movement of the hero is a bit slower. It feels way more balanced when you're actually fighting. It's really nice. Hopefully you guys like this. Hopefully I don't stop it up.
A lot of people in the pre-alpha, they felt like the heroes, they're already, they move super fast, right? They're just pretty much zipping across the screen. And also funnily enough, actually, even before people brought that up in our previous version, apparently the heroes moved even faster, which is kind of funny because I can only imagine just how fast they're going on screen. But yeah, like Caitlin just mentioned, the heroes are much more easier to control now. And I think, yeah, you mentioned balancing as well. So a lot of people felt like some parts in pre-alpha, like the difficulty curve was kind of, it wasn't exactly the most smoothest. Part of that reason was due to the fact that pre-alpha demo, we kind of wanted people to kind of get a full experience in the short time that we did have. So that did play a part in it. But yeah, when you guys get your hands on the full public testnet version, the gameplay should definitely feel a lot more balanced when it comes to the difficulty curve.
You'll also notice as well that there's a few new VFX in there, and the damage is a bit more. Ooh, actually, it hasn't been updated in this level. When I go back to Requiem and show you guys, you'll see that the UI for the damage is a bit more readable, which is awesome.
Yeah, I can definitely tell that the visual effects are definitely getting worked on. Feels kind of like a light show. Like I'm based in Sydney. Sydney has one of the best fireworks show around in the world. So maybe you guys, maybe we don't need the fireworks anymore after Guild Guardians is out, I reckon, because those visual effects are good.
Oh, you'll also notice the there's slightly different spiders. What do they call them? Kamikaze swarmers. You'll notice them while I'm playing, not these big ones. They come up and explode near you. So you go kill them before they explode. Which is cool.
Yeah, so I guess the enemies are starting to get a bit more intelligence per se, or added abilities that make the strategy that you put into the game a lot more different, and it's an extra layer of complexity for sure.
Yeah, and also I'm not really one for dodging. I just go straight in there, but the dodge mechanic is like way easier to use now. It's much more smoother. Ooh, you'll see.
Yeah, so
you see the nice little loot drops.
Yeah, it was very good. Yeah, the dodging mechanic definitely was something that people obviously had issue with myself as well. It wasn't always responsive, but it's great to see that, from your experience, that the dodging is a lot more smoother now for sure. And Jadson says, sad holders, will we get some happy news soon? So, obviously being part of the Guild of Guardians team, we can't really comment too much when it comes to, the token price and the action. What I can say though is that at the macro level, obviously the markets aren't the best for any project right now. And but we have established that we have the funding to really thrive in a bear market. So we're still going to be developing our team. We're going to be onboarding new people, which we already have actually very rapidly. So
have a lot of new people.
exactly. So in a bear market, it's always the time where builders thrive. So yeah, we can't really say that, we're going to do something with a token price pumps or something. It's not exactly our place to speak at all. But what I can say is that Guild of Guardians is going to be here a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years from now, and we're thriving in a bear market. So I hope that answers your question, Jadson. So do you, Tomahawk Ray looks dope. I hope I didn't butcher that name, but yeah, the character.
Oh, do I have a pet equipped? I do. I have that one with 40% additional item drop for 5 dungeons. Let's see, maybe I can do.
Yeah, so here you can actually see the pets with their images and the actual effects that they bring. I do want to emphasize what you see on screen sometimes can be a placeholder and it's not always confirmed. So make sure you don't take everything that you see on screen as, the final fact, and everything you see is subject to change for sure, because we are very work in progress at the moment.
I was thinking I might do a Brim 4 run just for, old time's sake, because I'm up to Brim 4 now, and then go back to Requiem, but I'll let you guys pick some characters for me to play, because, as you probably noticed, I have unlimited energy in this build, and I've got a bunch of characters. So, yes, it's good.
Yeah, so Brimstone 4, I believe that was the infamous level in the pre-alpha demo where people definitely, I remember people going like, this pre-alpha is very easy, and then people right when they started, and I think when people got up to Brimstone, especially Brimstone 4, that's when people like, wow, the difficulty curve
like, oh no.
So yeah, people definitely didn't make comments about the game being easy after that, which is a good thing, honestly, because a lot of people don't want something that's very straightforward.
Gotta have a bit of a challenge.
So there are some questions regarding the actual gameplay questions, like do pets have a cooldown? So obviously,
oh no.
Yeah, obviously, people who would be the best to answer the more detailed, specific questions would be people like Josiah, for example, our lead game designer. So the purpose of these streams is that, as well as when Caitlin is playing and I'm here as hosting, we're going to be having people like Josiah, potentially Aaron, our art director, and Nalin, our UX designer. Basically, the idea is that we're going to have people who are specialized in their own roles, and they're going to be brought onto the stream so they can hopefully answer some of these questions and give us an insight on the developments that they're making behind the scenes. So
what
today
was the question? The cubelets, though?
I think this one was Fox Humanity. Do pets have a cooldown? I noticed it had an X amount of uses. I think that's new.
In it, I equipped it for an hour. But these are all things that are like being worked on. I don't want to comment because I don't know where they're going after that.
Yeah.
This is one of the first, this is the second build that we've had pets included in it. So it's definitely a work in progress.
Yeah, definitely. Like considering that pets just got implemented recently, and I do want to echo the fact that, a lot of the things that you see on screen, they are, like I said before, they are placeholders sometimes, and they're not always finalized.
Oh no, there's no way I'm going to pass this.
After the last year here,
I am so sad. Okay, no, I'm not going to even. Damn you, Brim4, you got me again.
Oh my god, okay.
Oh gosh.
Ranged mobs always felt very powerful, and I can 50% of your squad died to your first pack of range. Yeah, so I think people did comment in the pre-alpha demo. A piece of feedback was the archers in Brimstone, they were very a bit OP, right? Overpowered. I think, like I mentioned before, right now we're obviously setting the foundations in the game, and stuff like balancing and tweaking. These things are going to be adjusted to make sure that it reflects the best gaming experience for our community and our player base. Yeah. So Tomahawk asked, "Didn't you have a revive? Did you have a revive, Caitlin?"
Yeah, but I want to show you guys more stuff. And if I revive and start again, we're going to be off schedule.
Yeah. No. That's
I'm going to
very
practice
true.
Brim 4 a few more times before we stream Brim 4 again, I reckon.
It sounds good to me, I reckon.
All right, let's just hit one of these.
Hunter Caitlin says fries 8171. You know,
Yeah, I deserve that.
I appreciate
Oh, I didn't
the
see
support,
Ivan.
guys.
Did he walk in just then, or did I just should have
I
asked
have
him to
no idea.
dance?
I was looking at the chat. I have no idea if Ivan walked past or not. He's a mysterious man, Ivan.
All
The
right.
fifth Bob says needs more Morax. Funny story about Morax actually. I remember, with me and Caitlin, we're always so busy just, doing our own work for the actual project. Sometimes you don't always get the chance to really dive deep into the game and learn as much as we want to. So when we were originally, just a lot of months ago, we were just looking through the characters and playing. She referred to Morax as, what was it, the eyeball guy or
The
something like
eyeball guy.
that? Big eyeball dude. Like, if we
I'm gonna
really want
put
to have
more
fun,
in
let's get
just for
Ryan
that.
playing. I appreciate that, Tom Hawk, but I think I really enjoy just sitting in the seat, just being a couch commentator on Caitlin and just telling her how bad she is. But I appreciate the suggestion.
One of the improvements is we've taken out the force merge, so Ryan won't have any problems now because that was his biggest issue, is he just merged too early.
Yeah.
Is there anyone that we should do a run with that you guys want to see?
Yeah, let's hear in the chat. What hero do you guys want us to use? There are a lot of new heroes. And there we see Kalia in the chat, Tanky Boy. Big shout out to Kalia. She is, plays such a critical role within our team. She helped us really organize this whole stream. So big shout out to Kalia, like always.
She's amazing.
Amazing. I could have my own stream for Kalia, to be honest. I could talk to you about an hour about her. Maybe we should do that one day. So Fries asked, do we have Karkuk?
Yes.
I know what hero that is. I butchered the name. Do we actually, Caitlin? Do we have him?
I think so.
That is like a community favorite.
I know. Oh, I had it in the last build. It doesn't look like I have him in this one.
These heroes look nice. Like, this is actually the first time I'm seeing some of them as well. Like, you can really tell that each hero, they have their own unique design and inspiration. And their characters are really going to come to life as we continue to, revamp everything.
This guy looks badass.
I also want to touch on, like, some people, they express concerns regarding like the visuals and graphics of our game in the pre-alpha build. But I think, as we emphasize in our pre-alpha discussion, characters you see right now are being significantly refactored, and the NPCs and monsters you see, they're all in progress as well. The animation is ramping up significantly, and the environments you also see, they're all in the midst of a significant overhaul. So all I can say is, like, if you guys are happy and have fun in pre-alpha and you're happy with the art you see and everything like that, you're in for a treat once we actually continue developing this game and hitting that final vision that we really want to see.
Ooh, she looks cool.
Neko Sai says Cyrus.
Oh, did I have Cyrus in there? Who should I replace with Cyrus?
I reckon, I might get hate for this, but I reckon Morax, because I feel like the community has seen Morax quite a bit.
This is true.
I hope I don't lose my job after this, because the community is going to report me and be like, wow, Ryan, I like Morax, guys. I'm just trying to give you guys something new to see.
Let's power him up a little bit.
100%. Yeah. So, like Fries has mentioned, lots of new heroes. And Carly is like, this is the first time I'm seeing some of these heroes too. Yep, completely. that is it's the first time I'm seeing like a lot of them as well. I don't know about you, Caitlin, but it's kind of.
I mean, I've been playing for the last 4 days. So.
Oh, okay. You'll die without Morak. It's very true. He is quite strong, isn't he?
I was doing all right without Morax before. All right, let's try. I think this one has a couple of the new things in here. Hopefully, I'm not too underpowered.
I remember when Caitlin was using Morax for leaks, like gameplay leaks, and so what we do when we do gameplay leaks is like we obviously get someone in our team to record themselves playing, and we obviously want to get stuff like the ultimates and everything into the leak. And Caitlin sent me a video like a minute, and there was like two ultimates she used on Morax, and she completely missed, and she's like, "Please, it's so embarrassing. I need to get a better one." And I was going to use that video, and then she just like, "No, Ryan, I have a better video."
Posted it anyway, just like a week later.
The Tomahawk asks,
Ooh, that's a cool one.
Could have access to these playtest builds. So obviously, yeah, I mean, sure.
Whoa, that was cool. Sorry, I hadn't seen that before.
Oh, yeah, no, that is definitely cool. As we focus on screen here, that is, I believe, the new mini boss, it seems like, during this level. You can definitely tell, like, the VFX and everything, they definitely have improved significantly since pre-alpha. And like I mentioned, and I keep mentioning, all a work in progress, and this is far from the final product. So, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Doing a great job here. Didn't lose a single hero, and the health looks like it's.
Thank you so much for noticing. Wait, watch this power up though. Ready? Woo,
ready.
the ultimate. Yeah. Whoa, I liked that. That was satisfying.
Yeah, the ultimates are looking really pretty, and yeah, the funny thing is that it's not even close to being finished yet. So pretty much for everything in our game, to be honest, at this point. So I'm probably going to stop saying that to everyone. But that's like it's kind of interesting. Sorry. It's kind of interesting to see how many people actually really enjoyed our pre-alpha. So the fact that right now we're obviously showcasing our current build that we have, and there's still so much more to improve on. I think it really shows great signs for the future.
Woohoo! This guy, no, that's not the new guy. Wait, was that in pre-alpha? It's been in there for a while, but I'm not sure if he was in pre-alpha. There's these little skeleton dudes now that run away, and you got to chase them. Hopefully, one of them is in this level.
Yeah, so Tomahawk, just to go back to your original question about ambassadors could have access to the playtest build, and yeah, so we're definitely looking for ways to, in the future, to get community members onto our streams, either as a guest or someone actually getting their hands on and actually playing the game. And yeah, so today is obviously our first trial with the stream and just seeing how the flow goes and making sure everything's working smoothly. But we definitely have plans for stuff like giveaways and you know, running competitions like Harley mentioned in the chat about letting people come on and you know, win a spot or a chance to, you know, come up on stage with the Guardian team and have a go at the current alpha build. So yeah, long story short, definitely something we're going to look towards.
Get him. You guys noticing I'm much more strategic these days? Oh shit. I say that and then I just run into one of those. Get decapitated.
Yeah. Caitlin's always been the type of you know, the type of gamer to just be like, you know what, I just want to go in and just you know, destroy some things, right? So
I'm very much a like shotgun melee sort of person.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see that.
I really like her.
Yep, so Nava says, nice, lacking heals was something I found a bit time consuming. Either chuff the dungeon loss to go quicker or go AFK for 20 minutes to regen. Yeah, thanks. That's a great piece of feedback, Nava. And like we always state, we're very transparent with the type of like we want feedback, because without proper feedback and seeing what people feel about the game, we can't improve. So yeah, thanks for letting us know. And you can always go into the Discord and leave it down in the suggestions channel, and we're always looking at that, making sure that we take people's feedback on board. And Fry says, we can see that Caitlin has been training. Oh, yes, guys. Like, I'm getting a bit worried. Like, I think she's playing, 12 hours a day now? But, she's still dying and stuff. So, we might need to...
I have the best job, because it's like part of my job to play the game and make sure all the stuff is in there that we're expecting. So it's pretty awesome. I get that advantage.
Yeah, you definitely have a dream job for a lot of people in that aspect, where, you're like, what? You get to test games for a living. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Sarah Smith, YOLO Yeet Some Monsters. Big shout out to Sarah, our new customer service manager. She is amazing. She come in to Guild of Guardians and really revamped our processes and made sure that our customer support is a lot better and ready for when we launch our public alpha test net and next year in our main net. And yeah, we're awesome.
She's also going to be the first person to join the guild, aren't you, Sarah? I was subtle with the name of it if you missed it.
The Ryan Tadveen Too Early Guild. Yeah, okay. I think I'm gonna I don't know if I can't edit anything. Let's just forget everything good I said about Sarah and let's just take that back. So Tomahawk is asking, what are the shiny things you are collecting, Caitlin?
They're the cubelets or the loot motes.
Yeah, so we will have further information about what these cubelets do and what the origin everything is. There is
essentially it's soft currency.
Yeah, soft currency. That's interesting. Yeah, there's so many things behind the scenes that obviously I'm not gonna lie. Like there's so many things, moving things that obviously being someone in the community manager, we don't always get to see. But that's exactly why we're going to be bringing on other people within the Guardian team who are actually specialized in whatever aspect they're in, whether it's economy or the game design or the UX, and they're going to really give us some great insightful insights on what is going on.
I was hoping, I remember there being one of those skeletons that ran away in that level, but I think I killed him too quick. Sorry. I'm OP now.
You are definitely OP.
Is there any other characters anyone would like to see before we run out of time? Should we do a merge? Just, because we can.
Yeah, let's get a merge on stream if that's possible. Like, why not? That is a long list of heroes, Caitlin. You've quite a big choice.
Let's just go. I already have them. Damn it. There's
yeah.
What was that, sorry?
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I saw all the new UI animations for like how to redeem your guild tokens, and yeah, oh my god, it looks so amazing. I can't wait until the stream we get to show that stuff.
Yeah, this is still Philip Skeleton. I can't wait for these streams to keep progressing. And I think once we look back at these streams, we're going to be like, wow, there's lots of improvements. And
anyone notice that little
this is a new screen as well.
Yeah. I don't know if you noticed the pop-up there as well, but it's like the daily rewards. Pretty cool. Was there any
so 30 says Reborn and Elohat.
Actually, no.
And there's Justin Kruger with his virtual hug, the head of community at GOG. Thanks for that hug, Justin. I definitely felt it. So Nava asked, it's probably been asked before, but I can't remember. Do you need a founder's guild token to create a guild, or there'll be some bottom tier freebie to get some people going? So I think I do believe we're going to have more guild tokens that aren't founders, but I will not confirm anything on stream for that right now until I get a bit more news. But hypothetically speaking, we're obviously trying to onboard millions of people, and guilds is the central focus of our game. So if the only way to get a guild was through founders, it probably wouldn't make sense. So yeah, that's what I'll say for now. Risky says, "Can we see the vault and guild hall, please?" Is that in the main menu? Yeah. Let's see these few things, and let's wrap the stream up for today. Wow, so that's the vault.
Yes.
So as you can see, we have 6 different kublets, and I was actually reading into the lore into this. So they actually have their own origin story and information. Obviously, we can't share it just yet, as much as we want to share everything, but definitely something to keep your eye out in the future.
What was the other thing to show?
So Risky wanted to see the guild hall as well.
So I've already created a guild, so I can't show you the creation of the guild, but this is essentially what it looks like. Once you've created it, you get to like customize your thing. Oh, yeah. I can actually do that still. But...
yeah, that's awesome. It's great to see that guild integration is finally coming along, as well as many other aspects as well. I really like the screen where you could actually see the pets and the actual images of them. I just thought that was pretty clean.
Yeah, it's super nice.
Anyways, I think that wraps it up for today, everyone. So I hopefully people got some of their questions answered, and they also kind of got an insight on the progress that's actually been made. And like I mentioned before, this isn't the only progress we have made. There's also so much stuff in development that hasn't actually been implemented into the final game.
I promise I'll play more so that we can show the more worlds next time.
So, and the final question Nava asked, are those kubelets tokenized, like a token that exists on Ethereum, immutable? So I believe those kubelets are not the ERC20 token that you're referring to. The only token that we have for Guild Guardians is the GOG token, which is also known as gems in the game. So if you've ever heard of gems as well, they're the exact same thing. And that's the only ERC20 token we have for the game. And,
we do have fungible tokens.
Yeah, and then of course the NFTs that in the heroes and everything. But yeah, so correct me if I'm wrong, but the kubelets aren't actual tokens, right, Caitlin? Or
they're not NFTs.
Yeah,
but they are tokens. They're FTs. Yeah.
Okay, in that case, you know what, Nava, I'll get back to you on that one, and we'll definitely have the information for that next stream. And how does that sound? Thanks, Stormhawk. This looks awesome so far. GOG team, keep up the great work. Yeah, I appreciate that, everyone. So yeah, I think that wraps it up for today. So thanks everyone who joined us for the first ever episode of the Dungeon Diaries. We will constantly look to improve these streams, and we'll bring on guests and not potentially, actually, we'll bring on community members for future streams. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, so we're gonna have people like Josiah, Nalin, Aaron, and yeah, hopefully one of you in the chat as well. So keep an eye out for any contests or competitions that we run to get yourself on stage with the GOG team. Are there any final words you want to say, Caitlin?
Thanks for having me. Thank you for seeing through my button mashing, and can't wait till next time.
And thanks for being our streamer girl, Caitlin. I really appreciate that. Until next time, everyone, stay strong. Bye.